Hello Explorers, welcome back to another informative video presented to you by The Explorer, and thanks for watching. In this video, we shall be taking you to the aviation industry, presenting to you the top 10 best airlines in Africa. Over the years, the aviation industry in Africa has improved tremendously, and there are some few airline companies that really stand out. Every year, Skytrax conducts an airline customer satisfaction survey, and from this, they get the World Airline Awards. A few weeks ago, a list of the best airlines in Africa in 2021 was released by Skytrax. The airline companies are selected for this award based on cabin crew and onboard services, safety history, reliability, consistency, and ground control services. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. African countries have contributed greatly in boosting the tourism industry in Africa, as well as the economies of most African countries. And with that said, here are the top 10 best airline companies in Africa in 2021. Number 10. FastJet. FastJet plc is a British South African-based holding company for a group of low-cost carriers that operate in Africa. The company's stated aim is to become the continent's first low-cost Pan-African airline, and the operation was initially created with the acquisition of Fly 540, an airline operating in East Africa. Flights in FastJet's own name commenced in November 2012 in Tanzania. FastJet Zimbabwe commenced flights in October 2015, and FastJet Mozambique in November 2017. Plans have been announced for domestic operations in South Africa, and as of February 2018, the airline operated 4 Embraer E155 aircraft across East and Southern Africa. It has carried an excess of 2.5 million passengers, with an aggregate of 90% on-time performance. Number 9. Egypt Air. The national carrier of the Arab Republic of Egypt, Egypt Air, is based at Cairo International Airport. The airline's network includes extensive domestic and regional scheduled passenger and freight services within Egypt and Africa, as well as international services to Europe, Asia, Middle East, and North America. Egypt Air is among the largest carriers on the African continent and became a member of the Star Alliance in July 2008. Egypt Air Cargo is the airline's dedicated cargo division serving Europe, Africa, and the Middle East. Number 8. Fly Safair. Fly Safair is a low-cost South African airline based in Johannesburg, South Africa. The airline specializes in flying domestic flights within SA, flying to more than 5 different destinations across the country. The airline began operating in October 2014, although the company behind Fly Safair has been operating for 50 years. Fly Safair has its hubs based in Cape Town International Airport, OR Tambo International Airport, and King Shaka International Airport. Fly Safair flies to 7 domestic destinations within South Africa, including Cape Town, Durban, East London, George, Port Elizabeth, and Johannesburg. It flies to these destinations using its fleet of 16 Boeing aircraft. Number 7. Rwanda Air. Rwanda Air, the national carrier of Rwanda, currently flies to over 30 destinations in Western, Central, Eastern, and Southern Africa, the Middle East, Asia, and Europe. With Kigali International Airport as its hub, the airline is one of the fastest-growing airlines and has one of the youngest state-of-the-art fleets in all of Africa. The airline has a mission to provide unsurpassed, safe, and reliable services in air transportation, including strategically linking Rwanda with the outside world. Rwanda Air is owned 100% by the government of Rwanda. As of May 2021, an agreement to sell 49% stake to Qatar Airways is set to be in the final stages. The government hoped to privatize the airline after 2013 once it became profitable. The process had been abandoned in 2008 after it emerged that nobody at the time was willing to offer the amount expected from the sale. Rwand's Air Board of Directors is responsible for ensuring that the airline follows a suitable corporate governance framework to ensure the creation and protection of value for the shareholder. Number 6. Air Seychelles. Air Seychelles is the national airline of Seychelles and is headquartered on the island of Mahe. The airline flies to several destinations across multiple countries in Africa and Central and Eastern Asia. Air Seychelles was established in 1978, initially flying only domestic flights until 1983, when the airline launched its first international flight, serving both Frankfurt and London. Over the years, the airline built and adapted its international route network and now flies to several countries outside of Seychelles. In 2014, Air Seychelles received a prestigious 4-star rating from Skytrax, as well as awards from the leading business class and leading cabin crew in the Indian Ocean from the World Travel Awards. Number 5. Air Mauritius. Air Mauritius is the national flag carrier of Mauritius, based at Sir C. Wasago Ramgoolam International Airport, Port Louis, Mauritius. The flag carrier is the 4th largest carrier in sub-Saharan Africa and commenced operations in 1972 under the company name of Air Mauritius Limited. Passengers can fly direct to 23 destinations and to over 100 directions with the airline's partners. On 22 April 2020, the board of directors took the decision to place the company under voluntary administration after coronavirus-related disruptions made it impossible for the airline to meet its financial obligations for the foreseeable future. The pandemic had a major impact on the revenue of the company while it was seeking to change its business model to address existing financial problems. The company will continue its operation. This decision was taken to safeguard the interest of the company and its stakeholders. Number 4. Royal Air Maroc. Royal Air Maroc, which is commonly known as RAM, is the largest airline in Morocco. The airline was founded in July 1953 as a result of a merger of Air Maroc and Air Atlas. The airline is headquartered at Casablanca Anfa Airport, near the Moroccan city of Casablanca, but its primary hub airport is Casablanca Mohammed V International Airport. RAM operates both medium-haul and long-haul flights and flies to over 100 destinations worldwide, including countries in Europe, Africa, the Americas, and the Middle East. As of 2018, the airline is owned by the Moroccan government. 53.94% of shares are owned directly by the state. An additional 44.10% are held via the Hassan II Fund for Economic and Social Development. The remaining 2% are owned by private investors, including Air France and Iberia. The government has considered the privatization of the company for about 20 years, while the latest plan dating from late 2012 reportedly including selling up to 44% of the stakes to a Gulf airline. Number 3. Kenya Airways. Kenya Airways is one of the largest airlines in Africa and flies all across the world to top destinations. The airline has grown tremendously since conception and continues to thrive across the African skies. Boasting a crew of friendly and helpful staff, it's no wonder Kenya Airways holds the 2016 and 2017 World Travel Award for Africa's leading airline. Also known as Africa's Pride, the airline has contributed significantly to raising the standards of African aviation through the continued service excellence. Number 2. South African Airways. South African Airways has its headquarters in Airways Park at OR Tambo International Airport. The airline, which works in partnership with South African Express and South African Airlink, flies 56 destinations worldwide, using a fleet of 54 aircraft. Besides being the second best airline in Africa, South African Airways also won the Best Airline Staff in Africa at the same awards. The airline also won the Best Business Class Lounge, Best Cabin Crew, and Best Airline Cabin Cleanliness. SAA owns Mango, a low-cost domestic airline, and is a member of the Star Alliance. Number 1. Ethiopian Airlines. Ethiopian Airlines is Ethiopia's flag carrier and is owned by the Ethiopian government. It was launched in December 1945 and commenced operation on 8 April 1946, expanding to international flights in 1951. The firm became a share company in 1965 and changed its name to Ethiopian Airlines, with its hub and headquarters at the Bole International Airport. Ethiopian Airlines serve a network of 125 passenger destinations, 20 of them domestic, and 44 cargo destinations. The airline flies to more destinations than any other African carrier. It is one of the fastest growing companies in the industry and one of the most profitable airlines in Africa. In 2010, Ethiopian Airlines was named Africa's most profitable airline by Air Transport World. The airline has the highest number of fleets in Africa, with 112 planes. There you have it, Explorers, the top 10 best airlines in Africa. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching. Also do well to subscribe and share with your friends.